Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. Today, as you might be able to tell, we're sorting out my palettes. This isn't all of them. I've got 3 more boxes. I really need to get rid of some. So today we're going to go through everything. This is going to be a long video. If you don't like long videos, this one's not for you. There's plenty of other videos on my channel that you might enjoy, but this one's not going to be for you. If you do enjoy long videos, however, grab yourself a cuppa, get cozy, get comfortable, because this is going to take us a while. Okay, so we're going to start here. I know these are going in the bin. These are from Sleek. This is the Face Form kit. And I also have one of the Blush by 3s, which has got a cream blush in. I don't even know how old these are. These are going straight away. And they're going in the bin because, yeah, I don't know. Right, okay. Made by Mitchell. Where the Mangoes. I haven't used this in ages, but to be honest, I didn't really love the formula. It's a bit dry. I think I'm just going to go let this one go. I'm going to pop it in the giveaway box, but if it doesn't go, nobody wants it, then that can just go in the bin. Another one that's going in the bin is the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. This was great back in the day, but it is literally maybe 10 years old, so it's going in the bin. We're going to keep this one. This is Home Is Where the Heart Is from P. Louise. It's just a little 4-pan quad. We're going to keep that. Also P. Louise, coincidentally, some face palettes. This is the bronzer palette and the blush palette that we got in our budget box a couple of months ago. They're going to stay. I'm just going to put blush palettes straight away because I've already got a space for those. Revolution Pro Sculpt and Glow Contour Palette. This can go. I don't ever use this. It's a nice enough product, I just don't use it. Shapeshifter from Glisten. This is like a eyeshadow / highlighter palette. I love this. It's just so like iridescent and beautiful. So that is staying. I'm going to pop that in my face palette drawer because I do tend to use that as a highlighter rather than like an eyeshadow. Right, 2 more that are definitely going because they're old. Anastasia Sugar Glow Kit. I wanted this so bad, but it is literally ancient. It's going in the bin. As is this Doll Beauty Highlighter Hall of Fame palette. Again, absolutely beautiful. It doesn't actually feel like there's anything wrong with the shades, but I just don't feel like you should keep even powder products for 10 years. You know what I mean. Another Sleek one that's going, the Solstice highlighting palette. These were all the rage, and I do actually still really enjoy this formula of highlighter. I've got 3 more of the palettes. We've got Precious Metals, Cleopatra's Kiss, and Love Shook. I don't even know what Love Shook looks like. Oh, that's pretty. These are all going in the bin because, again, they're old. More face palettes. I don't know why I ever bought face palettes. I don't use them. Maybelline Master Bronze Contour and Highlight Kit that can go and be passed on to somebody else. Revolution and Soph Highlighter Palette. This can go in the bin. Again, it's years old. And Revolution Vintage Lace Intense Metallic Cream Powder Highlighters. Does that one look gross? Or I think my nana gave me this one, I want to say. Yeah, it's given nothing, so it's going. Right, okay. I'm a bit torn about this one. This is the Juvia's The Zulu. I don't ever use this, but I might put it in a Project 10 pan. I'm going to keep this one for now. I'm going to put it in a Project 10 pan and then I'll decide. A little Barry M blush palette. This is, doesn't say. It's like an orangey toned one. That can go in the box to be given away. Melt Millennial Pink. I haven't touched this again since I said I was going to keep it and see if I used it, so it's going in the box to give away. P. Louise Living for the Night. We are going to keep this one. It's a really beautiful, like, smoky, neutral 6-pan. keeping my Natasha Denona Glam Face palette. This is just really handy if I'm travelling or like going to a wedding or something. And it's like a wedding of people who don't know me that well. Huda Naughty Nude is going to stay. I actually used this one the other day and really enjoyed it. I find it's a bit same tonal wise, but I do really like the formula. Odin's Eye Little Ghost. This is staying. Gorgeous. Love it. Odin's Eye Jewels and Gems is going to stay. It's an absolutely beautiful, like murky, bluey colour story. Dark Fantasy by Beauty Bay. I'm going to keep this, and again, it's another one I want to put in a Project 10 pan because I don't think I've ever used this. So, yeah, we're going to keep that one, but we are going to put it in a project. Kali Bible by Anastasia. I kept this last time, and I haven't used it, so it's going. Vizier Warm Edit. This is a really nice, neutral, warm brown colour story. I love the Vizier shadows. This one is going in the bin. This is Lime Crime Venus XL. Again, this is just, it's years and years and years old. It just needs to go. Ugh. Right. Too Faced Natural Face. Still smells beautiful. I feel like I could pan this, or at least the bronzers. Yeah, it's going in the. I'm going to give it a wipe up, and it's going in the giveaway box. Smashbox, Cali Contour. Again, eons old. It's going in the bin. P. Louise, You Are Dreaming a Little Dream in the shade Dream. I don't think I've touched that. It's a bit dark in all honesty. I'm going to put that in the giveaway box. Right, P. Louise, Watch the Queen Conquer. Not the easiest one to read in the world. It's one of the double-sided ones. I really wish I didn't love this palette because it's huge, but I'm keeping it. Visor, Maneater Untamed, Artitude, Maneater Untamed, absolutely keeping that, love that palette. BH Lost in Los Angeles, I'm going to give this one away. I just don't use it enough. Carnival 3 from Be Perfect, we are keeping one of my favourite like summery colour stories, it's gorgeous. The Rock Circus Tent. How much do I use this? I'm going to give this one away. Nothing wrong with the palette, really lovely. I've just got other bright palettes that I reach for first. Ethereality by Jolie Beauty is going to stay. This is beautiful. And this, this duochrome here is absolutely gorgeous. So keeping those. Bright 2.0 from Beauty Bay, we are keeping. I'm going to do a series with my Beauty Bay 2.0, so I'm going to rank them all, and then I'm going to do a look with each one. So that is staying. Juvia's The Warrior 3. Do you know what? I know I kept Zulu initially, but I haven't used these in like 2 years, so they're going. They can be given away, somebody else will use them. The Douce by Juvia's. That, no, going. These are definitely going in the bin. Zoeva Trio face palette and a Nip and Fab blush palette. Again, years and years old. I'm going to keep this from Juvia's. This is the Violets. I do really enjoy this colour story. It's a nice little purple palette if you want it. Beauty Bay Love Notes is staying, one of my favourites. I don't know how I missed this out of my Beauty Bay 20 pan ranking, but you know, we'll move on. September Rose Slush palette. I don't use this. There is nothing wrong with the quality, so I'm going to pop that in the box to go to other people. Why am I piling all these up on one side? I'm just asking for a disaster is what I'm doing. Right, okay, what's in this tin here? I didn't realise there was a tin. Oh, bloody hell. More. Right, okay, I'm keeping all 5 of the toast palettes from P. Louise. I really, really like these. This one's probably my favourite. It is Just a Taste, which is the purple quad. It's really, really pretty. If I'm keeping that, do I need that Juvia's Place one? Not really. I'm going to keep it for now. Be Perfect, Carnival, Interstellar is absolutely staying. Love this colour story. Love the fact you've got the greys and then the pops of colour. Incredible. One of the most underrated brands out there, Certified Tropical Wonders palette. I really want to keep this, but it is so old. And I probably should get rid of it. I'm going to throw this away. And it hurts my heart to say it, but it's done. Ooh, right, have a little wiggle round. Beauty Baby Botanical, staying. Love that colour story. Sunset Horizons from Beauty Bay. Oh, where is that shadow? That is what broke everywhere. That makes more sense while we were moving. So Shell is no longer with us, but I've got the other 19 shades, so that one is staying. Gothic from Cosmic Brushes, love, staying. Blend Bunny Law, adore this one. Love, staying. Clarity Cobra. I do really enjoy this colour story. I'm going to keep this one for now, but I'm going to get rid of this one. Fade Into Hue from Colourpop. I just don't use it, so that can go in there. I also don't use the BH Take Me to Brazil, so that can go. Am's Beauty, MUA Basics. I adore this palette. I don't use it very often, but I love it. So that is absolutely staying. Alyssa Edwards from Anastasia. I'm going to give that away. I'm going to keep Urban Decay Naked Reloaded. I do really enjoy this one. I'm also keeping my original Naked palette. I don't use this on my face anymore, but it's just for the memories, really. To be fair, maybe I could do a look with it. Is that safe? I mean, it still feels good. I don't even know how old this one is, but it's beautiful. And I'm always going to keep it because it's such like a sentimental bit in my collection. I'm going to keep Naked Honey. I'm thinking about doing a Project 10 pan with these as well, because I've also got the Heat palette, which I do like. I like both of them, I just don't use them enough. My little MAC quad is staying. This is like All That Glitters, Patina, Woodwinked and Satin Taupe. Absolute classics. Do they give any payoff anymore? Not really, no. Okay, I think it might be time to let these go. I'm going to chuck these in the bin. But I will keep the container bit. It's going. Right. Another huge one from P. Louise, World of Wonder. This is the purple one. So irritating, but it's staying. Blend Bunny Blends. Oh, we've had a casualty. First Kiss is shattered, but that is going to stay. I just need to put that somewhere where I can clean it up. Put that in. I feel like I've not had too many casualties with moving, but there have been a few, unfortunately. Gloss Gods, Lavender Skies, remixed, absolutely beautiful. Without doubt staying. The Gloss Gods shimmer formula is so gorgeous. I don't know what to do about my Colourpop 9 pans, because last time I was like, if I don't use them, I'll get rid of them. But apart from the lilac one that's in my project pan, I've not used them. I think I'm going to keep them for now, again. maybe, I don't know. I'm going to come back to those. 5 more Beauty Bay: New Mood, Wilderness, New Romantic, Book of Magic, and Retro Love. All staying. If you want to see what's inside them, go check out my Beauty Bay 20 pan ranking. Juicy Blueberry from Give Me Glow is staying. This shade here is one of the most incredible things I've ever seen in my life. It's gorgeous. Age of Opulence from Beauty Bay staying. This is, I think it's time to let this one go. This is Urban Decay Born to Run. This is old. It's going in the bin. I'm going to give this one away. It's the Lorac Pro Bakery Box. I just don't ever use it, like ever, and I would never reach for it. Dream Demon from Wishbone Cosmetics is a really lovely kind of like spooky autumnal colour story, so I'm going to keep that. I am going to keep this Anastasia one. This is Carly Bible. I love this one for a purple smoky eye. It's my favourite purple smoky eye palette. I just love it. And I'm also going to keep Sultry. Just a really nice cool toned neutral. Cosmic Brushes Undergrowth, obviously staying. She's gorgeous. We love her. Carnival, what's this one? Carnival 4? Carnival 5? The Antidote, the best autumnal colour story palette ever. I don't know why they don't make that anymore. I'm going to get rid of this. I think I'm never going to use it. I'm not a neutral. I can't even get it open. It's the Big P. Louise Neutral Off the Record palette. I'm going to get rid of it. Somebody else will enjoy that, I'm sure. Okay, we're going to throw this one as well because it's just really old. This is the Affinity 2 from Certify. I do believe these are now back in stock and you can order them through her Instagram, I think. We are keeping Visor Rose Edit. Just, again, a really lovely, nice, neutral, small palette. Okay, Inglot Colour Collective. It's just got 8 like primary colour shadows. I never use it. It's going to somebody else. I don't particularly love this palette, but I am going to keep it. It's the Natasha Denona Pastel palette, just because I do want to do a ranking of my Natasha Denona palettes, and that one is in my collection. Retro Glam from Natasha is also staying. I've then also got the Sunrise and the Zendo. So that's Zendo. That's Sunrise. Sunrise is probably my favourite, I think. This one's just a nostalgia keep. This is the Urban Decay Moondust palette. Keeping that for the nostalgia. And I'm keeping also for the nostalgia the colour palette that got me into Colourful Eyeshadow. This is a Gwen Stefani palette. Now you look at this now and you think, that's not colourful, but it was for me at the time, and I used this pink or this blue on the waterline, and that is what started me on my Colourful Eyeshadow journey. So I'm keeping that for the memes. Really, I need to take these out of my collection and put them somewhere else. To be fair, do I need Moondust? It's not really keeping that for the memories. To be fair, it still looks bloody beautiful. It still is bloody beautiful. I just don't think I can bring myself to put it on my eyes. They're definitely not as sparkly as they used to be. I think I'm going to throw that one away. I'm going to keep this one, but it's going to go like in the memory stuff. ABH Amrezy. I do really like these shimmery shades here. Like, Barb is so beautiful, but I just don't use it to warrant keeping it for one shade. So somebody else will get some good use out of that one. I do love the packaging of that one as well. Okay, there's definitely more than eyeshadow palettes in here. There's some really random stuff in this box. Creepy Cute 2 from Shroud is staying. I love that palette. Flora Story from Odin's Eye and Makeup Just for Fun is staying. It's a beautiful colour story, especially for this time of year. Ace Beauty Slice of Paradise is going. I don't use it, I don't need it. This is last year's Advent Calendar palette from P. Louise. This is the Taste palette. I've used it like twice. I'm going to keep this and I'm going to try and use it more. And then if I don't, that can be given away sort of mid-year. P. Louise Wedding Wish. This got dyed somehow. It was on the windowsill and bleached it. This palette is incredible. I love this palette. I use it fairly regularly for somebody who doesn't wear neutral eyeshadow that much. So I'm keeping that. I've got my singles palettes, so my Glaminatrix, Pastel Roses, Terra Moons, Glam Shop, and my Glaminatrix palette. These are all staying. So I'm just going to move these somewhere else. Oh, and I've also got my Lethal palette as well. That's staying. Celestial Charms from Beauty Bay is obviously staying. It's the newest in the collection. Soft Glam from Anastasia. I'm going to keep. Another one of my favourite neutral palettes. I'm actually kind of tempted to try panning this one, but I don't know. Maybe. Okay, Little Revolution 5 pan in Cherry Please. I'm going to give that away. The Magic Mini by Juvia's. I just don't ever use it. It's a beautiful palette. I just don't use it, so it's going. Glaminatrix Pretty in Pastels. Absolutely staying. Love this one. It's such a clever pastel palette. I think it's done so well. Nubian and the Saharan from Juvia's. That's what the Saharan looks like, and this is what the Nubian looks like. They're going. Melt and More Mariposa blush palette, absolutely staying. Love. Huda Pretty Grunge. This is last year's Christmas release. Such a gorgeous palette. I love this one. Very different for Huda as well, which I liked. P. Louise Blend Away 2022. This is staying. This is a really nice like pinky neutral palette. I like it a lot. We have Be Perfect Amplified, which is like a grungy neutral colour story. I really like this one. P. Louise Money Shot, again, staying, again, friggin' ridiculous. This is just an empty Morphe palette, I think. Oh no, it's got my Take Two glitters in, that is going to stay. Two of my £42 from Beauty Bay, Midnight and Fiery 2.0. They need a white because they've got a shadow on them. Natasha Denona Retro is staying. As is this one from P. Louise. This is Chill. This is the massive blue one. This one won't come out as easy for some reason. There we go. That's what that looks like. They're all beautiful and I hate it. I think I'm going to get rid of this one. This is the Earth palette from Charlie Betty Beauty. Beautiful colour story. I just don't use it. So that can go. I think I'm going to let all of these go. Here's my colour pop. I don't know. I'm really torn. I just don't use them. Right, okay, what I'm going to do, my plan for this year is going to be to see how many of these shadows I can hit pan on. Once I've hit pan on them, I'll move on. And I can like rotate around the colour stories. And then next year, they're going in the bin. Hold me to that, please, guys. Please. Ooh. Sharpie and a mirror, anybody? Some under eye patches. Might do those tonight. Rest my little weary eyes. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hairbrush. Of course. Right, Melt, I'm All Mariposa. I'm never getting rid of this palette. It's beautiful. And Abscission from Altitude, absolutely never getting rid of that either. I've got my Cleona singles in that pile. I've got my Alexa Jenna artist palette from Glisten. All my artist palettes are in this drawer here, so that's going to go in with those. I love those palettes. NYX Ultimate Brights. This is old. It's going in the bin. Revolution Foil Frenzy Creation is going in the bin, and so is the Roxy palette from Revolution. Bad Witch Club from Give Me Glow is staying. This colour story is stunning. I do still think they do this one. I just think it's in smaller pans now. One of my favourite palettes of the year, Kaima Bougie Boudoir. This is just, oh. It just, oh. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that one. Just, oh. Gerard Cosmetics Arcana. I don't really use this one. That one can go. Eloise the King. Again, don't really use this one. That can go. Another stupid P. Louise palette. This is the Align in My Future great big friggin' book thing. It's beautiful though, so it's staying. I don't know where I'm going to put all these P. Louise palettes. It stresses me out. A lipstick palette from P. Louise that can go, and literally never touch that. I'm going to give away Melt Radioactive. I just don't use it again. Kaleidos Futurism 3 Astro Pink. I'm going to keep this. Again, I think I'm going to try and pan a Kaleidos shadow just to see how long it takes me. Certified Destiny palette, again, very old, it's going in the bin. They're from back when I used to blog, which was like, I stopped doing that in 2020, so they're from a while ago. Lois Cosmetics, Meet Me in the Underworld. This is beautiful, but I don't ever use it, so I'm going to pass that on. Time Warp from Glisten. This is lots of like sparkly shades. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep these three little lethal palettes. So there's a purpley one, a green one, and a pinky one. Glamagran and Glam Goddess Collection. I bought this because it was £10 on TikTok Shop. And I did actually use it and I did actually enjoy it, so I might keep that and use it again. Might do like a budget face. Be Perfect Carnival All Stars, staying. Love. I really enjoy this collection. It's the Lizzie McGuire collection from Colourpop. I actually really like this palette, so I'm going to keep that. And I just love the packaging. It's just very nostalgic for me. London Copyright The Opera palette. Beautiful, very dark, smoky colour story. And this shade here called Delusion is just so pretty and intense. I really like London Copyright's formula. It's beautiful. We've got Gloss Gods, The Colour of Rain. This is an all shimmer minus a black palette. It's beautiful. I love those. Linda Hallberg Spectral. This used to be one of my favourite pastel palettes, and I very rarely use it these days. I'm going to keep it, I think. Yeah. London Copyright, the Playhouse palette. This is brighter. Really like this one as well. So we're keeping that. Also keeping Look for Rainbows from Gloss Gods. Another like all shimmery. These two are kind of like multi-chromy. These 10 are all more like flaky. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Dominique Cosmetics Latte 2 is going. I don't know why I kept that last declutter. Mini Charms from Beauty Bay is going to stay. Unearthly Strawberry Milkshake. Gorgeous. Love, love, love. Still Pretty from September Rose. Beautiful palette. Again, you can't get them anymore, so it's going. And The Tribe by Juvia's, which is a really interesting colour story. But I don't use it, so it's going. I've got some little mini palettes here. Natasha Denona Mini Star. Very much enjoy that one, that's staying. Solar Voyage from Collection. I didn't like that one, it's going in the bin because it's just not very good. A little 4-pan from Elf. This is Jalapeno. Love that one. And then the Mini Love from Natasha Denona is also going to stay. Right, that's this, but oh no. And That's My Jam from Colourpop. Not Colourpop, Too Faced. This palette smells so good. Right, okay, so that's all staying. That's all going. So let's just pop all these back in here and find more. Alright, okay, some extra ones. Slice of Pizza from P. Louise is going. Literally, it came in the budget box. I've never touched it. Vivid Rose from Give Me Glow is beautiful. You are staying. Unearthly, is this Sleepover? Yeah. Love that one. Another Beauty Bay, Reckless Romance. Probably my least favourite colour story, but it is going to stay. P. Louise, AM to PM. Another ridiculously sized palette, but it's gorgeous. P. Louise, but does it come in pink? A normal size palette. We love this one because it's normal sized. This is such an underrated palette. This is With Love Cosmetics Pink Dreams. This is gorgeous. I would recommend it to anybody. Beauty Bay 42 Berries. Glazed by Sweet One. I don't really use this, so I'm going to give that one away. It's a very warm toned neutral palette, which I do enjoy, but I don't use it. And then Naked Cherry, which... I'm going to keep it for now. Why? I don't know. I just... Pastel Roses, Crushed Diamonds in number 3 is staying. I really like that one. I've got another Natasha Denona mini here. This is the Coral. A really lovely, lovely palette. I've got the rest of my Kaleidos ones. This is Electro Turquoise, which is so fun. So fun. And the shimmers in these are gorgeous. Sci-Fi Green. I don't know why they discontinued these. It makes me sad. Cyber Bronze, which I might give that one away. I don't really use that one. And then VR Neon. Which, look at that. I mean, it's gorgeous. And these shimmers. Look at that pink. I barely even touched it. Oh, so beautiful. Why would you get rid of them, Kaleidos? Please, I would like answers on a postcard. I'm getting rid of this. I just don't use it anymore. It's made by Mitchell Head in the Clouds. You also can't get them anymore, so I'm not overly worried. I'm keeping Giddy Up Cowgirl Reloaded from Jenna Tutorials. It is a massive palette, but it does really have everything in it, so I really do like it. And obviously I'm obsessed with cows, so it being cow themed helps. Beauty Bay Tropical Love, we're keeping that. It's a beautiful colour story. We're keeping Trick or Treat from Odin's Eye. Natasha Denona Sunset, which is actually my favourite Natasha Denona palette overall. My favourite midi is Sunrise, but my favourite palette overall is Sunset. Which of course it is, because it's one of the more expensive ones. Turns out there's another one of these toast palettes from P. Louise. This is Hungry for More, which is the pinky one. So we're keeping that. Cosmic brushes, I'm not even going to open these because you know I love them. Muse and Delicious Delights. Hella from Odin's Eye and Angelica is definitely staying. My Danessa Myricks Lightwork, Blooming Romance, staying. The only milk palette I'm keeping apart from that limited edition Christmas one is Rust. I do really like this one. I just wish Melt's formula was more uniform. Gerard Cosmetics Blood Moon. I don't ever use this one. I'm going to give that one away. Artitude Metamorph. New. Love. Obsessed. Completely obsessed. And the new Sweet Surrender from P. Louise. This is the one with the creams in. Interesting palette. Oh, did not mean to crack its spine. Could you tell I'm a reader? I don't think you can crack the spine of a palette. I like this. It's fine. And I want to rank it in my end of the year palette ranking. These are the Made by Mitchell quads. I don't like these. I don't like them at all, in fact. But that one always freaking falls out. Oh, no, it's on my jeans. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. I don't think they're good quality. But, because they came out this year, I want to keep them for my end of the year ranking. And then they're just, honestly, they're just going in the bin because I really don't like them. And then we're done. Okay. Gerard Cosmetics Divinity. I really like this one. I've used it a couple of times. I do really enjoy it, so I'm going to keep it. I don't know why I still had the slip in it. Dominique Cosmetics. This is the Born to Make Kiss. No, I don't know what that's called, but it's broken, which is a real shame because this is a really pretty palette. But I just don't want to deal with that, so that can just go in the bin. I'm not gonna lie. I'm at the point now with the move where I'm like, if it's broken, it can go in the bin. Life's a Drag Facelift. Literally never touch it. Somebody else will do that. Unicorn Cosmetics Angel. I haven't used this one in forever. I'm going to keep this one, see if I use it. Blend Bunny Sickly Sweet is definitely staying one of my faves. The new one from By Us, the Garden Busters palette. I really enjoy this one. I think it's a really fun palette, so I'm keeping that. I think there is some Jeffree Star that managed to... Oh my god, there's so much Jeffree Star that managed to escape my last declutter. I feel like I must have missed this box last time. Goodbye, sir. Do I want to say sir? So that was Blue Blood, the pink one, the red one, Blood Sugar, Pricked, the Conspiracy Pink, the palette, the 6 there. They get out of my life. Okay, Follow Me to Candy Cane Lane from P. Louise. That is really cute. I think that might have gone in there when I got it and it's never come out again. But we'll keep that. Babe We're Bringing the Smoke. Love this one as well. This shade in the corner here is beautiful. I've just broken my nail. 2 Split Cake liner palettes from Lash Dupe. I don't need these. I've got enough glisten liners. And they're also quite old, so they can go. Date Night from P. Louise. I really like the kind of, like, I don't really know how to describe those browns. They're just a bit weird, but I like them, so that is staying. Nomad, Land, Earth and Ice. I'm going to keep this one. It's very pretty. Shut Up and Kiss Me from P. Louise. More lipsticks in a palette that I do not want. You can go in there. You Give Me Butterflies from P. Louise. Was this year or was this last year? I don't know. I'm going to keep it just in case it was this year. I don't like it, but if it was this year, I need to include it in my palette ranking. Planet Spirit and Sea Talk from Odin's Eye are also going to stay. And then another NYX Ultimate Brights. This one is newer. I think somebody bought me this one not that long ago. So that can go to somebody else. Clarity So Mermazing. I don't trust this palette after 2 of the shades fell out. Keeping. Love that palette, even though the shades fall out. Give Me Glow, Nightlife. This was like a bundle of shadows you could buy, so I'm keeping those. I'm going to put them in my not loose shadow single shadow drawer or box or whatever I decide to do. Pat McGrath, this is not last year's Christmas palette, the Christmas before, Celestial Nirvana. This is beautiful. It's the only Pat McGrath palette I own because they're just not colourful enough for me, but I really do love this one, so that is going to stay. Alright. Oh, at least this one's a little bit more organised. Okay. Made by Mitchell, Head in the Clouds. Yeah. I'm going to give that one away. I'm going to keep this one purely for the fact it's cow print. This is Do You Want Some Milk? It's a fun colour story too, but I'm mainly keeping it for the cow print. No comments, please. What's Your Power? Remixed from Gloss Gods. This is like a rainbow palette. Keeping... Cash Beauty Colour Trip. That can go. Never use it. Blend Bunny Surge. Beautiful staying. I've got some more P. Louise Love tapes. Why wouldn't I have more? Teen Bride. Just very pink. Lady in Charge, which is kind of more like mauvey purple neutrals. And Bride to Be, which is very like classic neutrals. I think these are nice again for like travelling, if I want something neutral. Juvier's The Rebel Mints. I'm going to keep this actually, it's quite pretty. And I like to use these just like on the lid. I feel like this one could be a good one to pan as well. I feel like I'm really into panning at the moment, if you couldn't tell. Angel from... Ooh, that's going in the bin. I don't know what that is, but there's something coming out of the shadows. Get in the bin. Nabla. Cutie palette in Coral. I actually really like this one. It's very underrated. I'm going to keep that. A Serving of Magical Memories from P. Louise. Little gingerbread man in it. That was cute. I'm keeping that. This one's very old. This one's going in the bin. It's Venus 3 from Lime Crime. Just too old. Juvier's The Sweet Pinks. I'm going to keep this one as well, actually. I quite like that one. So, although the Juvier's place, like the bigger palettes, don't really appeal to me anymore, I do like the smaller ones. Oden's Eye Stone and Rock. Beautiful. Staying. Oh, we almost had a fall down then. Clarity Carnival. I'm not keeping that. That can go in. Nomad Tokyo. What do you call? Just Tokyo. They don't make this one anymore, which is really sad because I really do enjoy it. And these two, like bottom corner shimmers, are gorgeous. I'm gonna keep it because why not? El Professor Volume 1 from Amps Beauty is staying. Sensorium. I'm going to give this one away, I think, because you can't get this brand anymore. It's the Chapter 1 palette. I'm pretty sure the brand's discontinued. Mika Beauty Butterfly Kaleidos. Definitely staying. Beautiful. Creepy Cute 1 from Shroud is going to stay. Huda Wild Python. What is the quality like on this one? I find Huda's small palettes are very hit and miss. Yep, that one's good. So that one can stay. You are permitted to stay, Mr. Python palette. Another one of the Give Me Glow like bundle sets. So that can stay. That's, I can't remember what they were called. They're both called Nightlife. Give Me Glow Juicy Olive is staying. I really like that one. Alva 2 from Nomad is going to go... Nomad? Alva 2 from Oden's Eye is going to go. I don't love it. It's fine, but it's not amazing. And Cartagena Magenta from Nomad is going. Just by saying Nomad. We're keeping my Makeup by Mario. What are you? You are the Master Metals palette. What I like to do is like crush these up and then mix them with like an Inglot Duraline. To be fair, they're beautiful on their own. I just personally prefer them with a little bit of something to stick them. Another little Pilaries quad, Sprinkle of Wishes. Just another like light gingerbready one. Kimchi Chic and Naomi Smalls. Getting rid. Don't use it. Norvina Mini Palette 3. Don't use it. Getting rid. Look at me, I'm on a roll. Give Me Glow, Butterfly Vibes. Definitely keep in. This is beautiful. I love this one. Kaleidos Flower Punk is... I can't get rid of this one. It's just so pretty. I just can't. I'm sorry. I'm emotionally attached to it. Clarity Bloom. Again, incredibly beautiful. And Give Me Glow Pastel Dreams. Again, incredibly beautiful. That blue is cracked. Oh, so green. Oh no, I think the green's always been cracked. I'm keeping it anyway, but you know, just letting you know it's cracked. Right, okay, we are on to the last box, I think. Although, yeah. Right, okay. Let's have a gander, shall we? Taking the Whisk blush palette from P. Louise. Getting rid, don't use it. Just roll with it. Bronzer palette, getting rid, don't use it. I'm going to keep this one, it's the icing on the top. I think this has got some really different shades in it, so I'll keep that. The original Carnival XL, keeping. It's a classic. I'm torn about this one. This is Nikki Tutorials and Beauty Bay. I think I'm going to pass that one on. It's beautiful, but I don't need it. Another Certify, this is the Affinity one. We're going to get rid of this one as well. Mini Beauty Bay Berries, I'm going to donate. Give to a friend. Why did I just say donate? I didn't mean donate. That's going in the giveaway box. Because I don't need the £16 and the 42. Is it 42? Rock Pro Artistry Book is going. Don't ever use it. Solmona 2 by Onsai. Keeping. Love that one. Slush by September Rose is going in the bin because it's old. This sleek one, never used it. I don't even know how old it is. I don't know where it came from. I don't know anything about it, so it's going. Right. Sample Beauty, the Painter's Palette. I really enjoy this one. I don't think you can get Sample Beauty anymore, but this is a really lovely palette, so I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep this one from Lorac. This is the Lost in Paradise with Saskia. I really like this colour story. Not the most ideal in terms of the massive blushes in the middle, but I do like it, so it's staying. We've got Kimchi Chic Virgin Mojito. It's going to stay. Oh, I might pan that one. Those are tiny pans. Benefit Hoola Contour can go in a blush straw. Midnight Paradise from Dreamhouse is staying. I really like this. It's a good basic autumnal colour story from a very small indie brand as well. Beauty Bay Pastels. I really should get rid of this one, but I just can't. I just don't want to. I just don't want to. Right, Onsai Christmas palettes. Snow Dreams. Pretty sure this is coming back. Pretty sure it's also coming back with this one, which is Hey Reindeer. And then I'm pretty sure they've got some new ones, but there is also Merry Christmas. And my favourite one, which is not here. Where is Christmas Eve? Oh, it's there. I was like, this is the last box. Where is it? Christmas Eve. This is my favourite one personally, and the shade here called Gorgeous is just the most reflective, beautiful. That's personally my favourite, but it looks like this year they're bringing back the Snow Dreams and the Hay Reindeer. When I'm filming this, they've not announced that yet, but from the sneak peeks I've seen, that's what it looks like. I've got a little 17 bright palette here. This was actually surprisingly nice for the price, so we'll keep that. We're keeping the Ugly palette from It's Likely Makeup. Couldn't remember them. This is going in the bin. I kept it last year and I don't know why. It's old. It's the Coloured Rain Vivid Pigment palette. It's so old. And they never really blended nice in the first place anyway. Natasha Denona Xenon is staying. The Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde, one of my favourite palettes of all time. I will never ever throw this one away. I mean, maybe not never ever, but you know, I'm not going to throw it away anytime soon. Pat McGrath, Divine Blush and Glow Cheek Palette and Divine Rose. I should really use this more. Hopefully I will do now. I've got like a cheek palette drawer. Mimosa by BH, I'm going to give away. I just don't use it. My Clown Blush and Fairy Blush from It's Likely. So that's Fairy. And this is Clown. Not the most wearable blush shades, but I do love how fun they are. So they're going to stay. What we got from Cosmic? Serenity, Winter Wonderland, Neutrals, Royal Rose, Ultrals. I think that's all of them. It should be. I don't know. Once Upon a Time from Beauty Moon. I'm keeping this. It's a fairly new one to me and I do really like it. Apart from the green, I don't love this green here called Frog. It's just not quite enough for me personally. Be Perfect, Dream Big, Manifest. Literally never use it. It's going. P. Louise Glow with the Flow Cream Blush Palette. Never used it. It's going. Beauty Bay, Earthy and Smoky. My Jade palette, which I absolutely adore this palette. I kind of want to do a pan that palette in order with this one, but I don't know whether I'm going to ruin my own life. I can't get rid of this one. It was limited edition, but I can't. And then with these two, I've got the Bright Matte and the Bright. I don't know whether either of these are available anymore. So what I'm going to do is check if these are available. If not, these will be being passed on. If they are still available, I think the Bright Matte might be available still, maybe. If they are still available, I'll keep them for the video. If they're not, I won't, basically. Right, so, everything's falling. What I need to do now, I want to do things in bronze, I think. I think that might make my life easier. I've got like my single shadows all together. So I think I'm going to put everything into bronze. So bear with me while I do that. Okay, so all my P. Louise like themed coloured ones are in there, and then I actually think rather than taking up another entire box, I'm just going to pop these on top. Not ideal, but I don't really want to fill another box with these, if that makes sense. So that's all nice and neat, and then I'm just going to chuck these on top basically, like that, and just pop that in. Right, okay. I want... There's two more P. Louise lip palettes here. Just going to go in that box. I don't know whether anybody's going to want them. I want all my, basically like my go-to indie brands in this drawer here. I'm going to put my Beauty Bay ones in one of the boxes because they're a bit too tall. So, in here we just need to see what's going to fit. Cosmic brushes won't fit. Blend bunnies aren't going to fit. Right, okay, completely ignore that point that I just made. It's not going to work. So, in this drawer, We're going to put my colour pops right at the back. I'm going to forget about them, evidently. We're going to put my Urban Decay Nakeds in here. We're going to put my Anastasias. They can go down there. These London Copyright ones can go down here. And then in the front we're going to do Hudas and my Natasha Denonas. I'm going to try and like not force the drawers so full, just over the fact of if they're not so full I can actually see what's in them. So like I'm going to leave like a bit of a gap between these rather than trying to like cram it full. So I'm going to put my Natasha Denona minis in here as well. And then to fill that space, I'm going to do my Juvia's Place and my Glosscots. They can all fit in there nicely like that. I can still see everything. Winning. Right, okay. I think I'm going to try and keep these like my favourite brands. So, just going to pop that up there. In this one, we are going in with our Cosmic brushes. Got to make sure they're all the right way around first though. Okay. I'm going in with those like that. We're going to go in with my Unearthly palettes. I'm going to go in with my Blend Buddies. See, like, you just fit so much more in when the palettes aren't ridiculously sized to pay Louise. I'm just going to go in with those, my Altitudes there. Love it when palettes have got their names on the top so I can see them like that. I love that. We're going to go in with the Am's Beauty. We're going to do Nomads, my Shroud palettes, and then we're going to go in with my Give Me Glows. Also in there will fit my Viseart and my Huda Wild Jaguar. To be fair, I can probably fit some more in here as well without making it too full. So I'm going to fit the Am's Beauty ones and then maybe my Kaleidos. They can all get stood up that way. So that fits. And then they fit in there. No, that one's too tall. Let's sit down, maybe. There we go, that sits down like that. That one can go like that. That one goes there. I'm going to do like my Mika Beauty and my Bios here as well. So this is mostly like 99.9% indie brands in this one. All of my smaller beauty bays and all of my own eye. So again, I'm just going to make sure that all the right way round. Please go. You bugger. You absolute bugger. Right, we're going to put my Odin's Eye ones in here. This is well fit. I'm just kind of getting them arranged into shapes. The one thing that drives me insane about Urban's Eyes, they have about 17 different palette shapes. Oh, just fell over. Which is incredibly frustrating because they don't look neat together. Okay, so that's all of those in there. Right, now we're going to go in the loose box. I'm going to look for small things that will fit stood up. Like not that. And this one? That's not going to fit stood up. That's not going to fit stood up. I'm going to do Makeup by Mario. I'm going to do Nabla and It's Likely Makeup and Midnight Rain. Kimchi. And I'm going to stand up. Will Dominatrix stand up if it's on its side? Yeah, oh, the Urban's Eye ones are really cutting it fine. Groundwork, Linda Hallberg, Melt Rust. Do you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to take this square at Urban's Eyes and I'm going to put those stood up in the back because they don't really fit. Kaima, that'll fit. I'll think Dreams fit in. No. Pop that one in the back. No, will you fit? Possibly. No. Oh dear. All these palettes are too big for this drawer. It's incredibly frustrating. Okay. We'll leave that like that for now. I'm going to get the Beauty Bays in here. Okay, so we've got all of those down there like that. I'm going to put all of the tall ones down here. Beloved Jade. Earthy Fit, no. Earthy can go there. Smoky can go there. Potentially these two, but we don't know yet. Ugh. And then, what have I got left around me? Right, I've got some Be Perfect carnivals. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to swap that around. All my Beauty Bay big ones there, and then we can do carnivals down the side. Oh my gosh, my leg is so dead because I've been sat on it. Okay, so that's that. Still got loads of blue spots. Oh goodness me. Still got loads of tall ones as well. Let's see, mine is just in a little bit there. Yes, sure. Not time will fit here, as will the new Ice Maiden. Right, okay, so that box is full. So we've got the elf. Okay, so a more Mariposa will go down there. If I swap ends of these round, they'll fit. bathroom dealing. Now can I will it fit? Different so you can actually see what's there. And then for the bottom drawer, these are just all going to have to go way down. There's definitely a better way I could have organised these, but for now this will do. I just want to get everything away at this point, to be honest. And then the elf, I'm just going to pop in here. It's got quite a few like little small palettes in it. That is everything put away. I cannot wait to do my makeup collection for you guys. I'm really going to enjoy filming that now everything's nice and tidy and put away. I do hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, hit subscribe. And if you want to make sure you never miss another video, hit the bell icon and YouTube will notify you next time I post. You've been fabulous. I've been Coleoftheball and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.